Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. This is 𝑍𝑊𝓼 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your general messages for the month of November 2022. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. The light is kind of weird. I don't know why. But hopefully you guys can see me okay. I think this light is conflicting with the light in front of me. Let me see if I can maybe just turn this light off because that's kind of annoying and I don't want you guys to be annoyed. Is that better? Okay, we'll see how that goes. It looks better. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into your reading, Taurus, for November of 2022. Happy Scorpio season, happy Sagittarius season, as those two seasons are what is starting off and ending the month of November. Happy Mars retrograde. I believe that there's still multiple planets in retrograde right now as we speak, or as I speak and give you these readings. And happy eclipse season as well. We are all being pushed forward. Okay, we had an eclipse in your sign, and it's amazing energy. It's all pushing us forward in very, very, very big ways. So yeah, so since we got all of those out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into your reading, Taurus. This is for all signs of Taurus. They're general messages, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But I do intend for these readings to resonate with all signs of Taurus, wherever Taurus is in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, your Jupiter, your Mars, your Mercury, South Node, North Node, whatever. But if these messages do not resonate with you, please feel free to check out your other signs, as I have also read for all placements of those signs as well for November of 2022. So, Taurus, let's go ahead and jump right in to your energy for November of 2022. Spirit guides, universe source. What do you have to speak to Taurus, all signs of Taurus? My beautiful Taurus people for November 2022. What message do you have for my beautiful Taurus people for November of 2022? Happy November, guys. I believe Pisces got this. You got St. John's wort, despirited. And then we have Echinacea, fortify. There is this need to really stay strong, Taurus. To understand fortitude, building on a firm foundation. If you've been building on a very shaky foundation in your life, whether it be with your career, your relationships, you know, whatever the case may be, it's time to change that. It's really time to change that. It's a time to cleanse your space, cleanse your life. There's some energies that have run very stale in your life or in a certain situation. And in the month of November, it's good to clean all of that out. To also maybe go through a spiritual cleansing. Maybe your spirit has been feeling a little bit low, a little down and out, right? It's time to transform that or transmute that, right? Some of you guys may, because of this stress or this stagnant energy, you may find yourself coming down with like a cold or having throat issues. I was saying the same thing. I think I was saying this to Pisces. Like there's some of you who you may actually find yourself not being able to speak or coughing, having bronchitis. For those of you who have Pisces in your chart, maybe you're dealing with the Pisces, I don't know, but that is a factor. Sorry guys, there's something in my eye and I don't know where it came from. Okay, so let's go. Let's pull 2 more oracle messages for you guys, and then we're gonna jump into the tarot. Okay, my beautiful Taurus people, what messages do you have for Taurus for November of 2022? Spirit guides, thank you. Some of you guys just really feel low in energy in the month of November. It could be the eclipse season, could be like you're going through this spiritual transformation and your body's going through a lot of changes. Make sure you're going to the doctor, make sure you're taking your medication and taking your, if you're having a cold or you're having trouble with your throat, just make sure that you're taking your medicine. It's very, very important. It could be for some of you, not all of you, okay? Offerings, and it says wealth. So the month of November, you can definitely, and then you have East. I think Aquarius got this one at the bottom of the deck. It says emergence. So yeah, there is a sense of, just understand that this will pass. For those of you who are not feeling well, or you're having, you know, really bad health, or not really bad, but having some health issues, or there's something in your life that you're just not happy with and it just feels boring or stagnant or slow, just understand that this will pass. The sun will rise again. Because I feel like now we're kind of in this weird energy of the eclipse, you know, and the full moon, but this will pass because we have offerings. It's a very beautiful card to get. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this in the book because this is a brand new deck to me. But you guys, don't dwell on this for too long. You know, just move through it. Move through it. It's going to pass. Anything regarding your money. Some of you, if you work with deities or you work with certain spirit guides, make sure that you offer, or your ancestors, make sure you're offering them something. Maybe there is something regarding your altars or your spirit guides. You haven't really reached out to them in a while. Maybe it's because something is just not going so well in your life and you haven't really called on your spirit guides or your ancestors. They're going to need an offering from you, or they're looking to connect with you in some way. This is also a time of gratitude to your spirit guides. Realizing that everything that you have is wealth. You have what you need. But there is something that you have to be willing to give as well. And Taurus, there is something that you're holding on to, and you've been holding on to it for too long. I'm not really sure what that is exactly. It could be regarding money. Maybe you're just too, you're really close-knit with your money, or you hold on to it too tightly to the point where you're not really spending money on important things, or you're not really having fun with your money. Also offering something to your spirit guides and your ancestors for those of you who do that type of work. And you have to understand that it's a cycle. So when you give, something is being received, right? When you receive, you also have to give something as well. So there are those of you, you're going through a cycle. You're clearing out karma. You're going through this challenge of understanding that what you're holding on so tightly to is blocking blessings from coming in. So if there's a fear that you have, something that you're holding on to is making you, some of you is actually making you physically sick, and you need to let it go. Could be worry, could be doing too much for people, could be a relationship that you're in that's really draining. You need to take a break from it, or you need to just get out of the situation. Could be a family situation, could be a job that's just not serving you anymore, or you just need to take a vacation or take some time off to take care of yourself. Whatever the case is, Taurus, you really need to, in order to emerge, right? In order for the sun to rise, it has to set someplace else, right? There's darkness someplace else where the sun is not. So if the sun is rising someplace else, that means that the moon is rising someplace else, right? One has to replace the other. Things can't always be good, but you also have to understand that things are not always going to stay bad, because that's just, it's okay to feel bad about that. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's normal. But to believe that, oh, this is all just going to be bad, and to convince yourself of that, you're blocking your blessings, Taurus. Nothing can ever stay bad. No matter how bad it gets, it can't stay that way. Why? Because that's just not the natural flow of things. That's not how the universe works. It's just not how things work. Just like the seasons. The summer comes around, the springtime, summer comes around, and then eventually the fall and the winter have to come around, you know, in order for the summer and the spring to, you know, it's an ebb and flow. It's a cycle. And you don't want to block the natural flow of things. And we are a part of that flow. It's that God energy, at least I believe. Okay. So let's pull one more card, you guys. One more card from the Oracle, and then we're going to get into the tarot to dig a little bit deeper into what's going on with you guys and what you guys can expect to experience in the month of November 2022. My beautiful Taurus people, for November 2022, Spirit Guides, Universe, Source, we thank you. Speak through me clearly to Tauruses, to all signs of Taurus, for their November 2022 messages. Let's see. Yeah, things might be a little uncomfortable, Taurus. That's okay. Trust, yeah, trust in higher forces. Shaman. Like I was saying, there's a spirit guide or some ancestors here. They're asking that you give something away. And I have a feeling that it's not something tangible. I'm getting the sense that it's more, and it could be, okay, it could be a job, it could be a relationship for some of you, but I feel like it's something deeper than that, Taurus, especially with this eclipse that just passed, which was on the 8th, which was yesterday, from the time that I'm giving you this reading. Trust in higher forces. You have to really trust that even though you may feel like you're at a standstill, there are still shifts happening every single day, right? We may not always feel those shifts consciously, but they're happening. Just like we don't necessarily feel our nails growing, we don't feel our hair follicles or the dead skin on our scalps, you know, dying in order to make some room for new hair follicles. You know, that's where dandruff comes from. We don't feel, there are just certain things that we don't feel. We don't feel the leaves falling off the tree, you know, on the trees. We don't feel, we may see these things at some point, but we don't always feel the everyday changes that are occurring in our bodies and even in nature, right? We may not be aware of it, but it's happening on a day-to-day basis. There are many things that are dying, and there are many things that are being born. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you have the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. So like I said, the sun will rise again. That's Leo energy. Leo is always here to remind us that no matter how dark things may seem, Leo is here to remind us that the sun is always present. Always. Always. Even in the darkest times, when it's nighttime and the moon comes up, the sun is still there. We just don't see it because it's you know, on the other side of the earth. So no, we may not be able to see everything that's happening. We may not be able to see or feel all of the shifts that are happening on a day-to-day basis, but they're happening. And the best thing for us to do is that we just keep, you know, doing our best to move with the change. And if there's a moment where we need to stop, you know, and rest, that's also a part of that change, right? And as the world goes into this slumber of winter, it depends on what hemisphere, you know, or what part of the world you live in. But for those countries and places in the world where there is a winter during winter time, you know, and the weather gets colder, that's a part of the world that is resting. It's ready to go to sleep. It's ready to hibernate. So we're all like moving into that. And Taurus, you are the embodiment of Mother Earth, or the mother energy, the Empress energy, whether you're male or female, right? And the earth, you know, I feel like Taurus reminds us that we are a part of nature. We are nature, and nature is us. And when we're so busy with technology, work, you know, we live in, you know, with being busy with everything outside of us, you know, um, it can be very distracting, and we cannot build, we can't have this fortitude, right? We can't have confidence and strength within ourselves, and we can't have strength and confidence in the earth and the cosmos, because we're so focused on what's tangible in front of us: technology, TV, our cell phones, cars driving everywhere, buses driving everywhere, everybody's busy, everybody's ready to go to work, everybody, you know, external forces, but we're not paying attention to the force that is within us and that makes up the earth, the universe. Am I making sense? This is a very interesting reading, Taurus. So whatever you're going through at this time in November, remember that no matter what's going on outside of you, you have this power, this energy that is reverberating inside of you each and every day. How often are you conscious of that power and that energy? How often are you nurturing that energy? Or are you too busy pleasing the world or doing what society says is important? Are you neglecting yourself because in order to nurture others or a person, place, or thing? Let's pull some tarot for my beautiful Taurus people. 4 cards from the top of the tarot deck, spirit guides for my beautiful Tauruses for November of 2022. What does the tarot have to say? Take your time, Taurus. Please take your time. Think about what you need to give the universe, what needs to be sacrificed. Slow down a little bit. Be in the present moment. Yeah, see, five of wands. There's that Leo energy. But it's this energy of, I read this card in many different ways, but for you, what I'm feeling for you, Taurus, given the other cards that have come out, is again, you're so busy trying, like, we're working, we're trying to make money, we're trying not to be poor, we're trying not to, you know, we're trying to survive, you know, and sometimes that can cause people to end up being self-centered or extremely selfish to the point where you're tearing each other down, buying the next best thing, trying to make more money than the next person, you know, trying to rush to work, but not realizing that you rushing to work puts you into danger when you're driving or whatever, right? That's an example. 3 of Cups, yeah. There's a lot going on here, guys. Some of you guys, maybe there's a lot of parties going on or hanging out, and, you know, could be a friendship or a relationship here, or a connection with people where there are arguments, or because we are in Mars retrograde, so that could be a huge thing. But again, I see the 3 of Cups as healing and connection, connecting with yourself, but also spending time with people who actually make you feel, that soothe your wounds, that actually make you feel like you belong, making you feel at home, not making you feel like the 5 of Wands, constantly feeling like you have to do better or work harder. Yeah, take it easy. Like I said, 4 of Swords. Take it easy. Just because you move faster doesn't mean that the universe is going to move faster, right? We're on the universe's time. But it also, just because we try to slow something down or stop something doesn't mean that the universe is going to stop it or slow it down. Seven of Wands. There's that Leo energy again. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Leo who might be a little bit much. Like they're just go, go, go. I can't wait for you. I can't this, I can't that. I don't have time to worry about how you feel. And this can be from your past. This is someone maybe from your past, someone maybe who, you know, maybe may have cheated on you. Maybe this was you in the past where you just couldn't really ground yourself. But there may have been an Aquarius or a Leo or a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, where maybe you just felt like you really needed a break, or you feel like you need a break, but there may be a Leo here, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an Aquarius who is just not really understanding that you just needed, or that you, or now maybe you just, they don't understand that you really need the time to focus on yourself. And I know that Leos can be self-centered sometimes, Taurus. I know that. I'm a Leo myself in like 3 placements in my chart. So I can understand that. And you just may need some time to just relax, because maybe this Leo or this water sign or this air sign, they're not really understanding how tired you are, how your spirit is tired, and they're not really understanding that maybe that you just need them to understand how you feel. They maybe just go, 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 like I don't have time to stop and think about. It's like maybe Taurus, somebody feels like you're not doing good enough, or you feel like this towards someone else. I feel like there's someone external to you where they're a bit much. I don't think that they're really practicing empathy. They may be very loving, or this is someone from your past. They were very loving and they cared about you, but there was something that just wasn't connecting for the both of you. Yeah, and then we have the Cancer card here of the Chariot. So this can definitely be this could be a Cancer, but this can just mean that someone moved on, or you moved on. You just decided, you know, I have to move on, or this is advice to you that you just need to move on and keep going, because you're moving on to bigger and better things here. And this person or this situation here, it just needs a break, or you just need to give yourself some credit, give yourself some time to heal. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you, Taurus. For my beautiful Taurus people, please clarify these cards, my spirit guides. Clarify these tarot cards before us. My beautiful Taurus people. Some of you guys definitely need a vacation, and you may need to, you may really need to, some of you guys want to spend more time with friends, or you want to spend more time with a significant other, or you want to spend more time with your family. And there may be some fights between you and another person, or you and your family, or you guys bicker, or you snap. Somebody's being snippy because they just need some time to rest. They haven't had a time to rest, and they're just tired. Okay, somebody's not getting enough sleep. And this vacation and going out and having some fun in the month of November is what's really going to help you or this person. It's really going to help, okay? But others of you with the 7 of Wands here, there's someone where you need to really stand your ground. You need to just be like, I'm just going to go do my own thing. I don't have time. I'm just going to go do my own thing. I'm going to go rest. I'm going to go relax. And then after you actually go through this rest and relaxation, you may actually have more strength and courage to stand up to someone or something. You may end up going to work and telling a manager or telling a coworker. You may tell them off, or you may just let them know, like, you know, I'm tired of being disrespected. I'm tired of being taken advantage of here, you know, and you may decide, you know what, I'm just going to go find another job or what have you. Yeah, you have the Temperance card here. Sagittarius. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius. There's also reconciliation, like beautiful, loving energy in this card here. There's balance here. So there's definitely, after a long journey here, there is just finally being able to balance everything out. having more power to stand your ground here and expand yourself, because I feel like there are those of you who are stretching yourself too thin here. And with the Sagittarius Temperance card here, this can also represent reconciliation. So it could be that you and another person needed to take a break. You guys were doing too much, you know, and after this break happened, this person's going to come back and you're going to reconcile with this person. It could be a friend, could be a family member, could be a significant other or an ex. This is just something where you had to let it go for a while for some of you, and you really needed to take a break because there was just too much stagnant energy. Somebody did stand up to someone and say, like, we just need to take a break. I can't do this. Like, I really, really need time to myself. And this could be in the past too. This can be in the past. Seven of Swords. There was some sneaking around. There was some arguments. And these arguments, for some of you, had a lot to do with not being truthful. Someone was not being truthful. Or someone would have preferred to tiptoe around a situation instead of actually standing up face to face. And even if it turned into an argument, at least the truth was said. But somebody walked away from a situation, or someone within a relationship was lying. Somebody was cheating. Someone was not being truthful. If there was no cheating, someone just was not being truthful here. And someone was not facing this. Someone did not face the situation head on. Again, it could have been an Aquarius, or it could have been a Leo for some of you, who just was not facing the facts here. They just, there was arguments, or there was just some discrepancy, or some you and this person or this situation, like they're just, people weren't seeing eye to eye here. And there was some straight up dishonesty here. King of Pentacles, that's you, Taurus. That's clarifying the Three of Cups. So it seems that you decided, and this could be the other person too, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you or someone else, which I feel like it's you, but you can swap the roles if you'd like. You or they decided, I just need to heal myself. Or I want to start hanging out with new people. You know, I want to get out and see the world. I want to try new things. Could have been that this other person, you know, they were out there partying and having fun, and you just kind of felt like, I'm just sitting here trying my best to survive, or trying my best to make things happen, no matter how hard it gets. Four of Wands, clarifying the Four of Swords. So this could have been someone that you thought you were going to marry, or someone that you were in a committed relationship with, or this is someone you lived with. This could have been a family member, okay, or could be a family member if you're dealing with this currently. But some of you all, you're moving, you're not moving. I feel that you're just going on a vacation away from home, maybe getting an Airbnb or getting a hotel, or, you know, just going someplace different so that you can rest. Some of you guys are doing it with a significant other, or you are reconciling with someone and you guys are going to decide to go on a vacation together. Could be that as well. Others of you, you wish that this could have happened after you gotten some rest or took a break from someone, but maybe this person decided to just walk away and never come back. And now is a time for you to just let that person go. Just let it go and cope with that. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Wands. So this is about leaving something behind, or forming your own path and going to plant your seeds in a better place. Okay, Taurus, you've worked very hard. You've been planting your seeds in the wrong places. And maybe you planted your seed in the wrong relationship. That's okay. People do it. It happens. But now, instead of trying to wait for those seeds to grow, and you know, it's time to just walk away for some of you and just plant your seeds someplace else in a different situation. But others of you, there is reconciliation here with someone. Not really sure who. I don't know what the sign is, but I do see Aquarius. I see Taurus, I see Aries, and I see Leo, and I see Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I also see Virgo. Okay, so those are the signs those are all the signs that I'm seeing here on the table. All right, so those are your messages, Taurus. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Taurus.